This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Kenji Summersgill is our man to watch, and he enters the month lighting up the stat sheet. For a closer look at this emerging talent, let's turn to Steve Lyons.
Well, Matt, he has truly been impressive to watch over the last month or so. Perhaps one of the hottest players in the big leagues. And you know, he's definitely a good-looking young player, but I don't think anyone, including his own organization, expected him to do so well this early on. It's an exciting time for him right now, and if he keeps playing like this, or even close to it.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
No outs here.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Reggie going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Anthony Rendon will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. He just blows the fastball by him for strike one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
That misses 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Bryce Harper will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting the guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Low for ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Maben is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he is in there. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. The pitcher, Kenji Summersgill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Here we go.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound. Caleb Joseph will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, nobody away.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Robbie Herbert comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike.
Nope.
It's still on his mind.
The count is 1-2.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how you call it a ball either.
I go!
Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Michael Taylor settles in for his first at-bat, and he'll be looking to break out in this one, not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half.
Hey, plays it first.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reggie is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Clay Buchholz digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Clay Buchholz.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's almost unfair to throw a knuckleball to your opposing pitcher. He's got it hard enough as it is.
Hey, game yourself right here.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
He's coming, relay!
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans as he gets pretty good wood on this one. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
So stepping in, Ben Revere, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Inside and low, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jackson is there, 1 away.
No run. Hot hole.
Anthony Rendon steps in now. Hit in the air to right field. Reggie, moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Tough pitches here, back to back.
1 and 2.
And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Nats 1. Kenji Summersgill will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Let's go.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Buchholz is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Leading off the inning, Ryan Zimmerman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Lifted in the air to right field. Reggie is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Daniel Murphy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out.
1 out now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
The catcher, number 36.
Caleb Joseph is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Around first, heading for second now.
Eat it. No run, no run.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate, and this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Come on, guys. Let's hold him.
Stepping in now, Robbie Herbert, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Maben.
Got it.
And the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Michael Taylor will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is low, ball one. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth. Here we go.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Oh, what's the best way to beat a knuckleballer? Well, let him throw you something else to start off the at-bat and then sit on that pitch instead. And that worked out beautifully right there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ben Revere is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reggie moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Cut it. Hold it.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Anthony Rendon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup.
2 balls,
if they
1
could
strike,
get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And he'll take a look at ball one.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Down now, here we go.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Kenji Summersgill will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Goodness.
I got the count.
0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
First offering on its way. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Skeeter scoops it up, and on 1 pitch, he's retired.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging that.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Well, it's business as usual for them. They lead the National League in that department, and it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Caleb Joseph is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Williams. And this one is gone. A home run. solo shot here to left, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first two guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Here we go, guys.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Reggie ranging back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3. And he takes strike 2.
Now 0-2 here. 0-2. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full, and we are all... And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation.